evening, everyone. Welcome into the stream. I hope you're doing well tonight. It's me, Decaf Jedi, and I am back with more Sam and Max, the Devil's Playhouse. And I'm really looking forward to playing more of this. I've been having a lot of fun with it. It's been a fantastic game. We've made it all the way to episode 4. We are at Beyond the Alley of the Dolls. And things have gotten a little wet and wild in here. I gotta be completely honest with you. We have a bunch of cloned Sams running around. It was like Night of the Living Sams at the end of the last episode. Hard to say what's coming next, but I'm glad you could join me. I hope your Friday is off to a good start. If you're watching it later on YouTube, I hope whatever day of the week it is there, it's also going well for you. This has been a treat to play, and I'm almost sad that we're heading into the home stretch here, but I can't wait to see where it goes next. Good to see you out there. Howdy, Expert Casual, Ninja Master, 6-7. Everyone else out there, I hope you're well. All right, we're ready for episode 4, Beyond the Alley of the Dolls. Toys, toys, toys. A horde of Sam clones is on the loose, searching for the toys of power. What fiend has unleashed this army of half-naked Samuel Accra? Sorry, Samuel Accra got me. Samuel Accra on the city. And what will Sam and Max have to sacrifice to stop them? Hey, happy to see you too, Ninja Master. Welcome in. Let's jump into this. Let's do it. A city overrun by Samses. Only one hyperkinetic rabbity thing can stop them. That hyperkinetic rabbity thing, our good friend Max. Oh wow, 7 stream streak. Thank you, Expert Casual. Glad to have had you here. We're back at Stinky's Diner. It's where we lay our scene.
I can't believe you fired Sal.
Of course I did, you conniving banshee. I can't have my food prepared by a 10-stone cockroach.
Uh-oh. Wow, is Skunkape on our side now? Is that how bad it's gotten?
We're closed.
You better tell them that.
It's very good. I like this. I like their little boxer shorts.
What horrible truths lurk behind the tinted windows?
I guess those are briefs.
So
Yeah, those are briefs. Well, boxer
our
briefs.
intrepid heroes certainly don't. They're just relieved to find a safe harbor from the half-naked horde that has pursued them since their stirring defeat of the mad pharaoh Samunmak. But soon,
That's more than half-naked.
You and the Freelance Police will be forced to throw open the creaking shutters and clumsily draw back the moldy curtains to reveal the awful secrets that lie beyond the Alley of the Dolls.
I love this narrator. He's like the highlight of the game for me. Hey, Matawi, welcome in. I'm hyped too. Glad to be here tonight. It's been a good Friday. Not the Good Friday, but a Good Friday. We're months from the Good Friday. Unless you happen to be watching this on YouTube later, and it is Good Friday, in which case, happy Good Friday. I like the banjo jam in there. This title sequence gets me very pumped every time. Especially this shot here at the end. Yeah, here it is. Yeah! Give me that noir. Yeah, I don't think I've ever really ingested much in the way of actual noir media. Just things that reference it. That's my only point of reference, are other references to noir
after
media.
I put Max's brain back in his body, we were suddenly beset by scads of brain-dead Samuel Accra.
I prefer doppelgängers.
We thought all they wanted
Doppelgängers.
was that spooky toy box, but after they yanked it away, they turned their attention on us.
Actually, I think they were mostly interested in me.
No.
We
Oh,
ran
wow.
to the DeSoto, but it had been surrounded by a gang of me's.
So naturally, you came here.
Better to stock up on canned foods and ammo for the upcoming zombie Sam Armageddon.
I don't think they're zombies, Max.
Zombies, clones, robots, who cares? Just as long as I get the shikes!
That's right. That's how you do it. We got a real bean situation
Looks like it's
unfolding
time
here.
to boil the haggis.
Oh, wow.
Tell me you've got a way out of here, Sam.
Sounds like a puzzle to me. Yeah, I've never played LA Noire. I wonder if I would like it. How's it aged? How playable is it in 2024?
Oh, good. It's the harbinger of doom.
Hey, Valiant Cheese, good to see you.
What do you think the deal is with all these dangerously handsome simulacra?
Doppelgängers.
I'd guess clones.
Really?
Or maybe parallel universe commandos, pastry golems, or maybe I don't really care since it's not really my job to figure this kind
Pastry
of thing out.
golems. We got all the
I'm
Sams.
sorry I broke your boyfriend.
Boyfriend? What boyfriend? I don't have a boyfriend.
You know, General Skunkape. You two seemed to be getting along pretty well before Max and I kicked him into the penal zone.
Skunkape? He's not my boyfriend. I mean, just look at him.
How the mighty have fallen. I should check it out. I've always been curious about LA Noire, but for some reason just never actually got around to it.
I got a wacky idea. Why don't you help us fight off the Sams?
Your personality alone could probably take out a dozen of them in one blow.
For your information, I'm trying to text the authorities for some help.
Right.
Right.
Any luck texting the authorities?
None yet, but I'll be sure to let you know if I make a breakthrough.
You do that.
I love Stinky.
I see that you and Grandpa Stinky have reached the plate throwing phase of your relationship.
Oh, that? That was nothing. Grandpa just fired my chef, without consulting me first. I was slightly annoyed.
It wouldn't be.
But you know what they say, there's nothing like being attacked by an army of portly abominations to give you a sense of perspective.
Do people really say that?
Okay, let's...
Well, I can see you're busy. I'll just get back to saving our lives.
Hey, good luck with that.
So in the earlier episode, there was a button behind the counter, right? That triggered a trap door that allowed us to go to the sewers. I wonder if that's all we need to... How you doing, Joel?
Hey, Donkey Wrong. Want to pitch in and help us
Donkey
repel the
Wrong.
hordes?
Donkey Wrong.
What happened to General Skunkape?
Sam happened.
According to Max, I beat the bananas out of him in an alternate reality, which has left him a humiliated husk of a man, or ape.
Don't hurt me.
Of course,
Wow.
being chased by hundreds of half-dressed versions of the new alpha male in town can't be helping either.
I'm sorry, but Donkey Wrong is very good. Here's the secret button.
Look, it's the button that opens the secret tunnel into the sewers.
Less talky, more pressy, Sam. I've just about run out of amusing ways to shoot you in the face.
Open hickory.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Stinkies! What happened to your secret tunnel?
Secret tunnel?
I have no idea what you're talking about. You heard me. Mr. S is...
Sometimes I wish your future visions were a little more expansive, Max.
Me too. We need to upgrade this toy.
No more Sams. No more Sams.
That's me after the first time I went in a Costco.
Ooh, I've got to go try this puppy out on some doggies.
Okay, so we have telephone, rhinoplasty, and future vision at the moment. Okay, Stinky. What's up with the
Stinky?
secret door?
What?
Yeah, tell me about the secret
What
tunnel.
happened to the secret tunnel?
A secret tunnel?
You know, the one under that table over there.
As usual, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Seriously, how come your secret tunnel doesn't work anymore?
Seriously, I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay,
Why
be
did
like
Grandpa
that.
fire Sal anyway?
That's a private matter between me and Grandpa. For the moment.
Okay.
Well, I can see you're busy. I'll just get back to saving our lives.
Hey, good luck with that.
Maybe talk to Grandpa
Grandpa
Stinky.
Stinky?
Do you mind? You're spoiling my aim.
What do you think this unprecedented wave of me is all about?
Who cares? I haven't had this
An
much fun
unprecedented
in
wave
years.
of me. I think everyone was taking great glee in shooting lots of Sams. There doesn't seem to be any conversation about whether they have souls or anything like that.
Need any help?
Nah, I've been dreaming about this day for years. How right in the moosh.
We couldn't help but notice that girl Stinky started flinging plates at your head.
What did she think I was going to do when I discovered that she'd hired a giant cockroach to run my beautiful kitchen?
Well,
Sal's
your
a nice
tolerance
guy.
for cockroaches is well known, so I'm sure she probably thought,
Tiny cockroaches as customers, not 6.5-foot tall monstrosities lumbering about my kitchen, dipping their mandibles in the mayonnaise, spreading their disease on my crudities.
Hey, where? And what are those?
Mark my words, kin or no kin, that woman's up to no good.
You know, some crudités would be nice, but if I just had a charcuterie board here right now, I think I'd be the happiest man alive. I wonder, like, how we can set up some sort of Twitch redemption that just makes a charcuterie board appear for me when I need it. I'd just murder a charcuterie board right now.
what happened to your secret tunnel?
Secret tunnel?
You know, the one under that table over there.
If I had a secret tunnel, don't you think I would have used it by now?
Good point. You sure you don't know anything about a secret tunnel? I could swear you were around when we found it a couple of days ago.
Well, the
told you,
timeline's changed
I don't know
since
what you're
then.
talking about.
I'll just get back to finding a way out of this mess.
Take your time. I'm having a ball.
I'm having a ball too. Maybe Max can help me.
Max,
No time for clue-laden banter now, Sam. If we're gonna get out of this alive, I've got no choice but to repeatedly blow your brains out with bullets!
do my arms really jiggle like that?
Nah, your arms have a charming water balloon look. These guys are strictly turkey waddle territory. Anyone got some darts? I want to try something.
Examine best
Either that
table
table's
ever.
a lot sturdier than it looks, or my lookalikes really need to work on their upper body strength.
Secret tunnel.
These barrels would make great door jams, or weapons if they weren't bolted to the floor.
Skunkape, pick up these barrels. Throw them at our enemy.
This probably isn't the best time to make some toast. But what the hey? Yikes!
Uh-oh.
Guess I won't be making any toast for a while.
I remember when I was a toaster.
Nice callback.
Hey, good idea! Maybe we can turn this horrific siege into some sort of half-assed rhythm-based minigame.
Half-naked, portly dog-like creatures are running amok. Details at this time remain sketchy, but we have numerous reports that the Zoftig canines are breaking into
Zoftig
people's houses
canines.
and stealing their children's toys. Well, that'll put some kids in therapy, right, Chet?
No!
Whoa, ease off, big fella. I'm pretty upset about the Zaftig crack too, but that's no reason to go ape.
Smooth, Sam.
All right, we woke up Donkey Ron.
Infernal City stripped me of my power and my dignity, but I'll be a Polarian babooch before I let them have the last of my toys!
Hey, the monkey's gonna do a card trick!
I don't think so, Max. Those look like the mind-reading cards we saw in that chilling vision of the future that never happened.
Oh, yeah! Gimme!
Even to you? Hardly. With these these cards, I will escape this gorilla-forsaken rock, blast it from orbit, and then move on to conquer the rest of the entire galaxy.
Toys, toys, toys.
Yes, give them to me. Oh, wow. Did Skunkape just die?
That was horrible. Maybe we should have done something.
Ah, he'll be okay. Now let's start reading some minds so we can get out of this mess.
Okay. Now, we get to the bottom of this. Sam checking his watch while Max is being imbued with terrible psychic energies is very good.
When Wilfred and Brimley aren't looking, I'll escape through my backup tunnel.
A backup tunnel? Ingenious.
Really? I was gonna go with paranoid or maybe silly.
A backup tunnel. Gotta have a backup tunnel.
When this is over, my so-called granddaughter and I are going to have a wee talk.
Can you read my mind? Do you know all the things I'm thinking of?
Remember that great scene from the first Superman movie when Lois is like, "Can you read my mind?" It's like, have you never read a single Superman comic? That's like the one power he doesn't have.
Stinky?
What?
Okay, Stinky, where's your backup secret tunnel?
What?
You heard me. The backup tunnel.
I don't know anything about a backup tunnel.
Come on, Stinky. Tell us where your backup tunnel is before Max runs out of bullets.
I never run out of bullets.
I told you I don't know anything about a tunnel.
Why do you keep looking over there?
Looking
Yeah,
over where?
over there.
Well, I can see you're busy. I'll just get back to saving our lives.
Hey, good luck with that.
A great voice performance.
These barrels would make great door jams, or weapons if they weren't bolted to the floor. I've learned from bitter experience never to drink anything that comes from Stinky's taps, especially the bitters.
Got it. I think this is the first time we've had mind reading.
I don't think I'll be using that toaster until I get rid of some of those sands.
Oh.
I'm not usually this grabby.
This feels like a puzzle that needs to be solved. Oh, grab treat from freezer. Don't mind if I do.
Fudgy Freeze. The greatest combination of ice cream, fudge, and carrot balls this side of the Mississippi. Must resist fudge.
Oh, dogs should not eat that.
Sam?
Sam, that's
Sorry,
not
Max.
good.
You know how I get whenever I get a Fudgy Freeze in my hand.
Oh, fudgy freeze in my hand. So we need to give it to this. Hey, Blackbird. Ooh, plunder pile of peanut butter balls.
Individually wrapped balls of peanut butter?
Aye. Ever since
I
Mrs.
forgot it's Friday the
went up like a
Friday the
pufferfish,
13th.
my namby-pamby
Friday the
malpractice
13th.
attorneys have forced me to dole out my peanut butter in strictly controlled portions.
I didn't even know diners could have malpractice attorneys.
All right, so we got peanut butter.
Only a barbarian indiscriminately smears peanut butter all over things.
It's true. That's what they say. Oh, eat peanut butter ball.
Must control fudge.
All right, the peanut butter's saving us, maybe? I like this puzzle. This is fun. So then we'll give that to the hand.
Hope you guys love these as much as I do.
Suits on!
that accomplish? Yeah. Looks like he's talking because he has peanut butter in his mouth. That's how they made Mr. Ed talk, too, so that checks out. Huh.
Stinky?
What?
Feel like that should have
Hey,
triggered
good luck
something.
with that.
Come on, you flabby gits. Come get a whiff of what the stink is cooking.
He looks busy. I'll talk to him after the ordeal.
I don't know how Blah Blah and Buzz Buzz found out about my backup tunnel, but they'll never figure out that setting the toaster to incinerate will open it.
Those
There we
cards
go.
have peeled open Stinky's mind like a snarky, lazy onion.
I can start you guys in. Yeah, I'm loving Sam just continuing to work that peanut butter. Longtime viewers will know, of course, I would never do such a thing. Peanut butter is my least favorite food on earth. My throat swells shut when I eat shrimp.
Name of Betty
Now I'd rather
Crocker's
eat that than
knickers
peanut
have
butter.
you been doing to my diner?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I've had just about all I can stand, you indolent waste
Wow.
of DNA.
Waste of
So you
DNA.
two wouldn't mind holding the fort while we go check out Stinky's secret passage, would you?
Indolent? Who do you think keeps this diner afloat, old man?
Great, thanks.
It's a stylish exit. Oh yeah, dream
I
ship,
sure hope the
shellfish
Stinkies are
allergy.
able to work out
Oh.
their issues.
Not me. Watching them argue is like dinner theater, only without the...
Sweet mother of Watson and Crick gallivanting with Rosalind Franklin on a spiral staircase.
Shallergy. Yeah. I didn't develop a shellfish allergy until I was like maybe 35 years old or so. And I will have to say, in that 35 years, I ate more shellfish than any human being ever should. I ate so much shrimp, so much crabs, so much, well, less lobster, a lot of crawfish, though, man. I could put away some crawfish. Sometimes it just comes later in life. The way I found out, I was at the beach out for lunch and just eating a little bit of she crab soup, one of my favorite treats. And my throat started to swell shut. And I went to a nearby pharmacy and took like 8 Benadryl to get my body. I didn't have an EpiPen or anything because I didn't know that I had the allergy. And then the next day I was like, well, surely I don't have a shellfish allergy. So I was like, I'll eat half a pound of shrimp and see if I have a reaction to that too. And turns out I did. So I just ate another bottle of Benadryl. And it was fine. It's manageable with Benadryl. I don't know why we make such a big deal out of it. Gracie, you've never had she crab soup? Oh, she crab soup is good. You've probably only had he crab soup because of patriarchy, but you need to get your hands on some she crab soup.
Max?
Yeah?
It's
I
like
think
a
we found
crab
the source of the
bisque.
Simulacra.
Doppelgängers.
Whatever.
Have they made impossible she crab yet? Possibly.
Clone complete.
What the heck
You can
is
really
Girl
taste the
Stinky doing
gender
down
when
here?
you're eating it. Oh no. Which ones are all Sam? Who do I shoot?
Toys, toys, toys.
We have to take the shot.
Toys, toys.
That's strange.
Nice eerie vibes. Off to Sam's streak. I mean, we don't see what he does on his off days.
I don't know what that is, but it must be important.
How can you tell?
It's in the middle of the room. Diabolical masterminds always put their important stuff in the middle of the room.
It's got some Panopticon vibes.
I wonder what that glowing hand does.
You have what you want. Now give them the air.
I don't get that reference. That had to be a reference, right? Look at that.
Wow.
By my reckoning, this cavern is deeper than Sean Penn, but shallower than Bono.
I like Bono catching strays in this game.
For the loading and unloading of protein fluid only.
That is an immense turbine.
Property of Hoover Dam.
The ghost of J. Edgar Hoover is raising an unholy army of sexually provocative Sam clones!
Good theory. Wrong Hoover.
Second biggest turbine I've ever
Max,
seen.
look. Bosco Tech Clone Pod. This clone pod was manufactured by Mama Bosco.
Well,
Probably should have guessed by the hot pants they're wearing. Mama sure does love a nicely turned Sam Gam.
Sam
Mama
Gam.
Bosco's the one controlling these clones. She's got a lot of explaining to do.
Could you give us that line read again with about 30% more Ricky Ricardo? Need to get a little bit more Arnez in that you've got some explaining to do.
Nice kitchenette.
You gotta love a mastermind who keeps the coffee flowing.
Heat up lunch in microwave ovens.
These microwaves aren't working.
Some Nimrod probably blew the fuse when he tried to zap his leftover casserole and cup o' bisque in 2 different microwaves at the same time. We're in the middle of an energy crisis, people!
I must be hungry. You know, I was talking about charcuterie boards earlier, which normally I don't talk a lot about charcuterie boards on this channel. I have my separate charcuterie board channel, Charcuterie Talk. But now just the talk of heating something up in a microwave reminded me that I have lasagna in the fridge right now.
Cloning
Boy,
facility status.
midnight lasagna.
You'd think a multi-bazillion-dollar facility like this could afford something a little snazzier than a chintzy scrolly sign.
Nice homemade lasagna. Lasagna's better after it's settled for a day or so. One of those perfect foods that's better as a leftover than it is originally.
Clone cooker DNA input receptacle.
Yikes!
I'm not putting my DNA in
Like our
there.
mysterious clone master doesn't want
Who do you
anyone
think you are,
messing with her
Garfield?
cloning recipe.
I mean, I hate Mondays.
In the unlikely event of a
I like
firestorm,
lasagna.
front chamber
Neat. Unexplained wriggly things.
Don't get too close, Max.
I like to
They
kick
may look
dogs
silly,
off
but
tables.
Those tentacles are oozing with painful eldritch magics.
That must be serious. You almost never use magics with a K.
Paperweight conjured a bunch of these things back at the museum. He must be involved somehow.
Paperweight, eh? Explore a well-constructed tunnel.
Extra virgin protein fluid. They're empty.
Yeah, that's what... as the bishop once... You know what's... I got nothing.
Yeah, you almost never use magics with a K is very good. These games are really sharply written. I think they're probably some of... a patchouli-smelling tunnel. Return to Stinkies. I think these are some of
What
Telltale's
is it?
better written games.
Fog machine. A rubber costume.
I mail cute kitties to
Some
Abu
more
Dhabi
alien
all the
equipment
time.
like we found back in the subway.
Freaky. Anything useful?
Nope.
I refuse to hunt the mice and spiders that infest their home on principle.
cloning tanks operating at 90%.
Rather, I had philosophical conversations
Clone
with them
facility status.
while just sort of lazily sitting around. But I went back to Stinkies. Oh, Flint Paper's here.
Talk!
Grandfather, will you please tell this booze-soaked gumshoe to get out of our diner?
Yeah.
Just answer the man's questions so I can get on with my pathetic excuse for a life.
Hey, Flint, what's shaking?
Hiya, boys! Just putting the finishing touches on this whole girl stinky caper.
Really?
Well, no. But Grandpa Stinky's gonna stop paying me if I don't wrap this case up tonight, so I'm kind of winging it here.
I've had you on retainer for months, and you didn't even know she'd installed nae one, but 2 secret tunnels under my diner!
Mind if we kibitz in your interrogation?
Be my guest, boys. I'm hitting a brick wall with Miss Motormouth here.
It's a good thing I can read minds.
See? Now, where were we? Oh, yeah. Who's this Mr. S mug? And what are the 2 of you planning to do to Grandpa Stinky?
Noir.
Stinky's words dug into my heart like a hot shovel through a tub of warm butter, sprinkled with bacon bits and...
Stinky didn't say anything, Sam.
See what I'm working with here?
Maybe she doesn't know how these hard-boiled interrogations are supposed to work.
I think you're right, Max. Let's show her how it's done. I'll be Flint, and you be Stinky.
Fine, but if I get typecast, you're getting a nasty call from my agent.
All right, sister. What's the deal with all your secret tunnels?
Secret tunnels? I have no idea what you're talking about.
That's really good.
Stinky was lying. What else could she do? We all have our own secret cloning facilities at the end of our secret tunnels. The ones we don't want anyone to know about.
Cloning facility? What are you talking about?
No, that's his line.
Come on, Stinky. Don't pretend you don't know anything about the massive Sam cooking machines we found at the end of your
Sam
secret
cooking
tunnel.
machines.
Get out of my way!
Not so fast, Dollface. You're
Oh,
not
wow.
going anywhere until you answer some questions.
Fine, fire away. Anything to get me out of this madhouse.
Okay then, from the top. Who's this Mr. S mug?
Yeah.
And what are the 2 of you planning to do to Grandpa Stinky?
Mr. S is Sam. We were planning Grandpa Stinky's surprise birthday party.
You lie?
You heard me. Mr. S is Sam. The 2 of us were planning Grandpa Stinky's surprise birthday party.
You lousy liar! My birthday isn't for another 5 months.
That's why it was going to be such a surprise.
Is this true?
This is an unexpected twist.
It sure is. She'd already ordered your favorite cake.
I did. Oh, I mean, that's right. I did.
A cake? You see? Well, I'll tell you what. If you and Sam can cough up my favorite cake, I'll send Mr. Paper home. Until then, you're not going anywhere, granddaughter.
Granddaughter.
I can't
What time of
believe
year is
you
it in
and
the
Stinky
game?
were
Good
planning
question.
a party and you didn't ask me to help. I love licking envelopes and cooking up embarrassing party games.
Don't be a dolt, Max. This whole party thing is just another brick in Stinky's mountain of lies. But if we cover for her, maybe Flint will let her go, and she can lead us to her mysterious Mr. S and the mastermind behind these rakishly handsome Sam clones.
Sounds convoluted and absurd. I like it.
All we
Yeah.
have to do now is find Grandpa Stinky's favorite cake.
Ooh, favorite cakes in the chat. I like a tres leche. I don't know if that's my favorite though. What is my favorite cake? I like spice cakes. I'm like a carrot cake without even any sort of cream cheese frosting or anything. Just give me all that good stuff. I just like a spicy cake, a rum cake, like a rum spice cake. Oh,
Party.
that's good stuff.
A party? Ha, a likely story. Still,
Ooh, ice cream
nice to
cake's
get a
good.
slice of upside-down Uzbekian blood cake surprise.
I'll never forget the best time of my life. It was, right after my daughter was born, which is pretty good already. I mean, that was pretty important, but more important than that, my daughter and I share, within 2 days of one another, basically a birthday. She was born 2 days, her birthday's 2 days before mine. So in the lead up to my birthday, I had received an ice cream cake, which I was very excited about. And then someone else brought a second ice cream cake to the house to celebrate the birth of our daughter. And then we had 2 ice cream cakes in the house at once. And that takes up a lot of freezer space, which means you've really got to eat a lot of ice cream cake quick or it's going to go to waste. And boy, did we plow through a lot of ice cream cake in the first week my daughter was alive. Yeah, spice cake is a grown-up flavor. You're right, Grayson.
A likely story. Still, it'd be nice to get a slice of upside-down Uzbekian blood cake surprise.
Yeah, but it's the best problem possible to have.
Ice and sarcasm. I was the out-of-tune sax player trying to horn in on our action. The rabbit listened to the music and wondered if he tuned into the wrong station.
Wow, Flint even thinks in barely applicable metaphors.
Shaka, his mind blown.
I can't believe I need Flomo and the Bean to get me out of here.
Flomo and the Bean.
I can't believe that Stinky keeps coming up with insulting nicknames for us in her head.
Flomo and the Bean. It's pretty good.
Boy, I could sure go for a fudgy freeze right about now.
Okay, so we need the blood cake, I take it. I guess we now know that part of the story. So let's go explore some more of those tunnels. Guessing that's the next move. We need an upside down Uzbekian blood cake, I believe. Let's go down this patchouli-scented tunnel.
There's only 5 or 6 ways to find out.
Well, let's take the one that doesn't involve explosives or time travel.
Spoil sport.
We'll probably involve both of those before it's over. Most of these episodes seem to involve a little bit of time travel and explosions at some point. If this one doesn't, it's really the outlier. Uh-oh.
Well, here we are,
Oh,
back
look.
in the Museum of Mostly Natural History. And look, Paperweight's office. Maybe he can tell us what's going on with all these SAMs. It's a standard security panel, tricked out with hieroglyphics instead of numbers. I wonder what the key code is.
It's probably in the copy protection. Where's Laura Bow when you need her?
Rats! I thought for sure it would spell out King Butt.
I think Monsieur Paperweight's key code is going to be a little more sophisticated than that, Max.
You mean more like Emperor Gluteus Maximus?
No,
pretty
I
good.
mean more like something we'll never, ever guess. Ever.
Oh, if only we could read people's
It's
minds.
locked.
Yeah, but at least there aren't a bicycle of eldritch tentacles guarding it anymore.
I don't think bicycle is the group word for tentacles, Max.
Wait, you fool! Oh, sorry.
Hey, Mr. Paperweight.
It's you.
We've got some questions.
Dr. Norrington and I could not give 3 rotten figs for your questions. We've got important work to do. Good day.
But
I said good day, sir.
This character would be played by Hank Azaria in the movie, right? Like, no question. This is a Hank Azaria character.
Oh, what now? Get rid of them. You again?
If we could just...
we gotta get in there, Sam.
Why? I mean, other than the generic amusement of antagonizing people.
I think Monsieur Paperweight's mysterious boss, Dr. Norrington, is in there.
And?
And I need to thank him for helping me out against Salmon Mac.
It's true. Dreamship. Laura Bow would be quite a bit older in this. I always forget that she's in the past. I just read my... Yeah, there we go.
Let's see. Foot, snake, squiggle, squiggle, bird. Done.
We probably should have guessed that one.
Foot, snake, squiggle, squiggle, bird.
Still remember the code?
I'll have you know I've got a mind like a steel tramp.
Trap.
Really? Huh. A steel tramp would be a lot more fun in a bum fight.
We did it. We've hacked them.
Don't look at me.
Oh, come on. You're not that ugly.
You don't understand. Human minds aren't equipped to comprehend.
Hey, Sam, there's a guy in here.
Oh, no. Oh, no. He's got a quado. Oh, he's got a quado.
Impressed.
He's got a total recall
Most
style
humans are driven
quado.
incurably insane by the mere glimpse of my unspeakable visage.
Yeah, well, no offense, but We get more unspeakable visages in our convention swag.
Classic
so you were
Quado.
the mysterious Dr. Norrington?
A real Crane situation.
Names. Among them, Yog-Sothoth, elder fiend of the dark dimension.
I'm so surprised.
Shocking, true, but not nearly as shocking as the horrific truths I suspect I must now reveal.
This is gross. Hey, quit being so gross, tentacle guy.
What do you have to say about all those creepy tentacles we found in the cloning chamber?
Tentacles?
Yeah, like the ones your boy Paperweight summoned in the museum last night.
Cthulhu's wattle!
Ooh, I'm using that.
Only one
the
such
second
as
waddle of this
myself can summon the Cilia of Torment. Whoever's controlling your clones must be awash in the forces of the dark dimension.
Did you really just say awash?
Those are
The
some
only
peapod
thing
looking
that can properly vanquish
lesions.
matter from the dark dimension is the Chthonic Destroyer.
Oh, I'll just get one of those. A colonic destroyer. Got it. Like my mother-in-law's cooking. A colonic destroyer.
What's the Chthonic Destroyer?
Is it pointy?
The Chthonic Destroyer is the ultimate psychic toy. A weapon so terrible that it was once used to drive the Elder Gods themselves back to their home in the Dark Dimension.
It's like a Magic the Gathering
that mole
card.
man is smiting an army.
Mind if we hold on to this?
Sam's got a thing for illuminated manuscripts.
If it will help you find the Chthonic Destroyer, yes, of course.
Thanks. I'll try to keep Max from drawing dirty pictures in the margins. Can the destroyer be used against those tentacles?
The Destroyer is proof against anything from the Dark Dimension. Me, the tentacles, the toy box.
Sam, we gotta get one of these things.
You'll have to find the hidden giggling realm of skittering and gesture
Oh, no.
if you wish to find the Destroyer.
It sounds difficult.
Hold the phone. You're Yog-Sothoth, the world-shattering elder god?
You look like something my non-existent cat coughed up.
Curb your tongue, rabbit!
No, Paperweight, the Naked One is right. This debased form is a pathetic shadow of my former glory. Long before the dawn of man, my kind was sovereign over this dimension and countless others. We welcome the development of sentient
Sherlock.
life, drinking
Hey,
deeply
me.
from your bottomless wellsprings of terror, and also your succulent hairy flesh.
Ew.
For untold eons, we lapped at the perpetual buffet of your horror and worship, until powerful forces rallied to drive us back to the dark dimension.
Forces?
Primitive hybrids
Dark
somehow
forces.
impervious to our powers. You know them as mole men.
Get out of here.
Yes, that's exactly what they ordered us to do.
All right, this
You
is
know,
some
it's a
deep
lot
lore.
harder to take you prehistoric elder gods seriously, now that I know you were banished by a bunch of mole men.
Scoff if you must, but the mole people were much more powerful before they were genetically marginalized by the cruel twists of evolution.
Evolution.
Just like Uncle Billy.
So,
Tell me
should
more.
I call you Yog-Sothoth or Norrington?
Call me Dr. Norrington. When uttered by your mortal tongues, my true name sounds disturbingly like our term for number 2.
You should hear him say nuclear.
I didn't see Sal out there.
Ah, yes, poor Sal. He resigned after the incident with General Skunkape's men.
Any idea where he is
Like
now?
man in quotes
I'm
there.
sure he left a forwarding number in his resignation letter, but I'm afraid I've lost track of it. I have a lot on my table right now.
Yeah, he really seems to. This is better than your average chest buster, though.
Sure
He seems
you don't know
very
where Sal
comfortable.
is?
No, but you're welcome to have a look around.
You and Paperweight seem to know a lot about that devil's toy box that everybody keeps stealing.
The Devil's Toy Box. Ha! You should be so lucky.
What are you talking about?
The toy box is of a power far greater than that of your primitive gods and devils. It is
Devils.
the property of my grandson, Junior.
Shouldn't he be the second?
Junior?
Yes,
Or the third?
Junior, the youngest and most horrible of the Elder Gods. His birthing wail shattered the supercontinent of Pangea. His first steps sunk the proto-civilizations of Subarctica.
Junior?
In an effort to stop my rampaging grandchild from destroying the Omniverse, I brought many of my precious childhood keepsakes over from the Dark Dimension to keep Junior distracted and entertained, as well as a box to contain their frightening power.
Junior?
Unfortunately, when the Elder Gods were banished to the Dark Dimension, Junior's
Dimension.
toy box was lost during the move. And in the millennia since, he just will not stop whining about it.
Junior?
It's
Sam
a lot scarier
clones
if you've got
pawing
the
at the
requisite
windows, very
complement of
good.
larynxes to pronounce it correctly.
So why have the 1.5 of you been trying to get your hands on the toy box all these years?
To destroy it!
But why? It's got all those cool toys that
That's
make
a
my
good point.
brain tingle and my ears all fuzzy.
The toys of power were never meant for mortal hands. For the sake of all that exists, they must be returned to the toy box and annihilated.
I'll do my best.
You're not gonna take my toys, are you?
Not yet. Your chaotic mastery of the toys of power may yet prove useful in defeating the master of these blasphemous portly canines.
I'm starting to feel bad for Sam having everyone call his clones portly so many times.
So how did gigantic behemoth of an elder god like you get stuck in panty waist anyway?
Paperweight!
Silence! Several decades ago, Monsieur Paperweight foolishly attempted to summon me to this plane of existence.
Yeah, we may have heard something about that.
Paperweight's infantile conjurings were doomed to failure, but the uncanny power of your grandsire's brain somehow managed to extrude an infinitesimally tiny fraction of my essence into this dimension.
Makes sense.
It became fused with Paperweight's unsettlingly hairless and ladylike torso.
We've spent the better part of a century trying to retrieve the toy box and send the great Yog-Sothoth home.
And we would have succeeded last night if you hadn't lost your temper over that
It
slobbering
wasn't you meddling
space ape.
kids.
Sorry about that.
About these
Do
Simacular.
you know anything about all these handsome brutes that are stealing toys throughout the city?
The clones are meaningless.
And chubby.
Hey,
But if they are truly stealing toys, then their master may be attempting to gather a complete collection of the toys of power
Collect all 1,024. Impress your friends.
and destroy the entirety of existence as we know it.
Ah, I've heard
You've
that
already
before.
borne witness to the damage that can be wrought when the devil's toy box is mostly full. If the box is completely engorged, its power will tear down the walls of reality
Engorged.
itself.
Worst word. What about these doppelgängers?
so aside from tearing apart reality, anything else you think we should know about the Plague of Me?
Only that they should seriously consider a gym membership.
All around
Stay
me.
put. We'll probably have more questions later.
Your kind always does.
Okay, so what did we get again? Ah, yes, the manuscript page. Let's take a closer look at that.
It's a page from an illuminated manuscript detailing an incident with something called the Destroyer. And lo, did Brother Acidophilus return in a flash of light from the giggling realm of skittering ingestion, armed with the chthonic Destroyer.
What a great
Though giggling
illustration.
and plagued with visions of skittering insects, noble Acidophilus smote the beasties from the dark dimension with the Destroyer. His enemies laid low. Acidophilus returned the Destroyer to the gibbering realm and resumed his peaceful life of molitude. Years later, he was eaten by a crazed beast.
That is the worst story I've ever heard.
I don't think they'd invented the 3-act structure back then, Max.
Guessing that they invented the 3-act structure. I'm sorry, that's good. I'm guessing that's a clue to a puzzle later.
Gaze not into the mind of an elder god, insect.
Okay.
Cease your intrusions into my host's mind.
I don't wanna.
Poor Max. Poor Max.
Well, if I looked into your future. Oops, not that. I mean, that's how it always ends for people with aliens in their chests. Okay.
Paperweight must have used this antique privacy screen to help protect his horrible squiddy secret all these years.
We also used it to perform psyche-destroying shadow puppet shows for the kiddies.
Yes, I know.
Cats. I hate those guys. Hey, Yagi, what's this map all about anyway?
Paperweight and I have been attempting to locate spots where the membranes between our worlds are the weakest, so that I can be sent home with as little fuss as possible.
That's awfully polite for an elder god who savors the taste of human misery.
Age has mellowed me.
Let's see. I guess I need to interrogate
So,
them.
God, I've got a few more questions.
Of course you do.
Nope, I don't, it turns out. Turns out we're good.
Can we keep this?
No, it will only distract you from your true goal. Besides, I like to gaze upon it for sentimental reasons.
That's like baby pictures. Gaze out.
Ah, cripes. A bunch of Sam clones are ghost riding the DeSoto out in the parking lot.
When were they cloned? 2005?
I don't know what ghost riding is.
Aside from the troubling tentacle face, old Yagi cut quite the
This is
figure.
the
back
kind
in the
Johnny
day.
Blaze
Although the
does.
Egyptians possessed a limited ability to imagine my true form, they were spot on in their rendering of my six-pack abs and rippling pecs.
Apparently, Paperweight's never heard of the Dewey Decimal System.
Or dust rags?
Get wrecked. Library of Congress system.
Who knows what sorts of ancient gimcracks and gewgaws lurk in those boxes?
Well, I'm not opening them to find out. Do you know how hard it is to get Guga juice out of my fur?
I was watching The Breakfast Club the other day. And there's a great scene where, you know, they're talking about how hard it is to be teenagers, which is basically the entire movie. And at one point, Bender, the tough kid bully, is just sitting sort of absent-mindedly shuffling the cards in a card catalog and then putting it back in the drawer. And I was just thinking, like, what chaos that would be in the 1980s in a world where card catalogs were still how you had to access things in libraries. We still had, like, a card catalog when I was an undergrad, and I just think it's like, oh, what a way to
trash
live.
can.
My psychic clue sense is tingling.
You know I can't stand looking at you when you dig through garbage.
No time to indulge your delicate sensibilities, Sam. Look!
What is it?
Hey, I just find the clues. And besides,
Bender
I
Benning
seem to have
Rodriguez.
temporarily lost my ability to read.
A disturbing side effect of your psychic abilities?
Nah, I just can't be bothered.
Okay, what do we find? Oh, it's signed by Sal.
It's a letter from our old pal Sal, resigning from his job at the museum.
Should a 6-foot-tall cockroach really be putting himself out on the job market in this economy?
Maybe we should ask
This
him.
economy?
He left a forwarding number.
Sweet!
Oh. Sweet, a forwarding number. I wonder if that means we can call him now. Sweet, Sal's new job. We've done it. This episode seems to be moving forward at a nice clip so far. Remind me of that when I'm like dead stuck in 20 minutes.
Well, there's Sal.
And a bunch of doppelgängers.
Hope those Sams show more respect for our car than we do.
Well, that was awfully convenient.
Oh wow, there you go. We have our throwing voice Charlie Hotep doll again.
Sam?
Hey, look, Max. It's our old friend Charlie Hotep.
Ah, get it away! Get it away!
Come on, Max. He'll give you cool ventriloquism powers, just like your great-grandpa Maximus had in olden times.
Fine, I'll do it for the powers. But for the record, I want to make it clear that I find Charlie Hotep, like all ventriloquist dummies, completely creepy and disgusting.
So are you, but you don't see me getting skittish about it.
All right, another toy. Add it to the box. The toys were a fun mechanic to add to this this final season.
Corpulent dogmen swarm city.
Corpulence? The nerve!
I know.
Joey would have allowed them to use a larger typeface and been alliterative to boot.
We better not go out there. The city's crawling with clones.
More like
Wait, what was that
jiggling and
hot
waddling.
spot? Run willy-nilly down the streets into the city. I like the jokes and the hot spots. That's something more games need to do. It was actually something that that Return to Monkey Island did really beautifully, using its UI for the cursor to tell little jokes. Like, I think it did it better than any other game I've ever played in this genre.
Toys.
Shoot or run?
Let's run. Toys.
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 Yikes.
Toys.
That's not good.
Well, that was a harrowing chase down the clown-infested streets of the city.
And the clones were pretty bad, too.
At least we finally lost them.
Are they gone now? Or are they back standing out here? Yeah, that's what I figured. Maybe we need Charlie Hotep.
Attention, dog clones! Luster Blaster has many toys of power deep within his encasement, and you cannot have them!
Oh no.
Toys.
Oh no.
Toys.
Poor Bluster Blaster.
Toys.
So are they sufficiently distracted, I take it? It's a pile
Looks
of
like my
trash.
clones have already picked this pile of junk clean.
Hey Sal, what's up? Let me save. I'm always worried auto save is going to come back to haunt me.
Sal.
Sam and Max, what brings you guys down to the warehouse district?
All the usual. Mystery, intrigue.
The roar of the grease paint, the smell of the crowd.
Hey, Sal, you're a pretty mean chef, right?
I know my way around a lemon zester, yeah. What about it?
We really need someone to bake a birthday cake, pronto.
Sure, I could probably take a break and whip one up. What kind of cake you guys looking for?
And is Becky an upside-down blood cake surprise?
Ooh,
Classic.
That's gonna be a tall order, Sam.
Don't you know how to make it?
Oh, I know how to make it all right. Any confectioner worth his icing sack knows how to make that bad boy. It's just that the ingredients are really hard to come by.
Don't worry about that. Sam and I live to hunt down obscure ingredients or similarly named alternatives.
It's not just the ingredients, though. It literally takes a month to bake an Uzbeki and upside-down blood
wow.
cake surprise. If you want it tonight, you're just SOL. Sorry.
Sierra
Can you
Online.
at least tell us what it looks like in case we run into it in a dark alley someplace?
I can do better than that. I'll draw you a picture.
Oh, that is definitely Dollar Store Patrick Warburton. And not bad
Voila.
version. Hey, Lemming.
Impressive.
I minored in chalk drawing at the Bilderberg Academy for the Culinary and Visual Arts.
The Build-A-Bear Academy, you say?
How are you coping with all these Sam clones?
Is that what they are? I thought they might be some of your skinnier, less inhibited cousins from over in the village.
Yeah, getting even close to Warburton is an achievement. You know, I guess getting Warburton would have been difficult. I'm guessing the budget wasn't unlimited here. So I'll take a knockoff Warburton.
What's in those crates?
Beats me. As long as there's nothing in these babies that keep me from stacking them, I could give a Junebug's behind about what's in them, you know?
I'm very excited to go back soon to see my favorite Patrick Warburton performance, which is as the pilot on Walt Disney World's Soarin' ride, where he welcomes you in to your opportunity to soar around the world.
So you gave up your cushy job at the museum for this?
You bet. That museum
Not
gig is
B-movie.
getting dangerous. What with all the fires, the slimy tentacles, and the gorilla pummelings. I'm just not cut out for a life of excitement like that.
I always forget that Patrick Warburton was in the live-action Tick. I don't think I ever saw the live action Tick. I never saw the live action Tick. I watched a little bit of the cartoon Tick. Never saw the cartoon Sam and Max, though. I'm not even sure where that aired.
What exactly are you doing out here anyway?
I've got a great job stacking crates. Doesn't pay much, but it's way less violent. At least it was until those guys came along.
I grew up collecting comic books, and the Tick was a creation of Ben Edlund, who created it for a comic book shop as like a local mascot, New England Comics. And I used to get their monthly newsletter. And I remember like the idea that the Tick would become like a big thing, you know, like a widely known phenomenon as a kid, just blew my mind.
So my clones haven't been hassling you?
A little, but I don't seem to have whatever it is they're looking for.
Stack on, good buddy.
Okay,
it, Sam.
we've got drawing to
I
work
really
with.
like Sal, Sam. It'd be a shame if he got sucked into the undertow of the mayhem and destruction that follows us around like an awestruck teenager.
What the hell are you talking about, Max?
Yeah, I think the Tick was always just a dopey hero with funny villains. I don't think that if I recall the comic, like the original comic, wasn't quite as wacky. I mean, it's still pretty wacky. I think maybe they played up the idea that the Tick was maybe just insane a little bit more in the comics, if I recall.
Ooh, this'll be as easy as taking cake from a baby.
I think that's candy.
All right. Okay. That's a puzzle that we're on the way to solving. Let's maybe use our magic phone and go back to Stinky's and see if we can transform into a cake and solve that puzzle. A little darker, yeah. Blood cake time.
Happy birthday, Grandpa Stinky.
Is that?
One upside-down Uzbekian blood cake surprise.
The blood looks right, but let's see if it's got the surprise. An Uzbekian flensing knife! The secret ingredient the Mongols used in all their cake!
Oh no.
Now do you believe me?
Max's face is amazing.
This beautiful knife! You two really were planning my birthday party, weren't you? Ooh, I've got to go try this puppy out on some doggies.
Oh no.
All right, you furry trespassers, make way for Daddy!
There's only one thing I don't understand. Why does
One
Sam
thing.
call you my queen in his letter?
Well, because Sam and I have been carrying on a torrid love affair for years. Isn't that right, hon?
Oh wow. Just like my fan fiction.
Meet me at the place. No, the other place.
I don't know what kind of game you're playing here, Sam, but now that I've seen you and Stinky smooching, all I really want to do is climb into a bottle and wipe out a few brain cells.
You know, Sam, that whole stinky kissing thing kind of made me wish for the sweet release of death, too.
I know, little buddy, but it'll be worth it if we can track Stinky to the real Mr. S who's controlling all these Sam clones. Do you still remember Stinky's cell phone number?
Do I? It
That was the
spells out my
solution to every
second
puzzle in the
favorite
last
bodily
game.
excretion.
Or the game before last. Okay. So we'll follow the Stinkster. When we get the fanfiction reading stream, maybe, you know, maybe sometime I will have a redemption to read some of my Space Quest fanfiction live on stream. That's the only real fanfiction I ever wrote. I guess I wrote a lot of, like, adventure game modules for the Marvel Superheroes role-playing game, the TSR game from the 80s. I wrote a bunch of original adventures for that. Since no one ever played them, I just wrote them and could never convince anybody to play the game. I guess those are kind of like fan fiction, but I don't think they count. I think they're in a box somewhere at my parents' house, though, so that's exciting to know that someday I can trot them out to embarrass myself deeply.
Ah, there you are, Mr. S.
Stinky, my queen.
I would have gotten here sooner, but the old fool and his Seamus wouldn't let me leave. We've got to
Sal.
get rid of them once and for all.
It was so clear the whole time.
Killing seems so deadly.
Trust
That's
me,
a Warburton
sweetie.
line.
It's the only way to get everything we want.
That's hardcore Kronk.
Baby.
He's cronking it. I don't love it. Well, maybe I do,
that's
though.
Quite enough of that.
It's Droopy and Stitch.
Sam and Max.
What are you doing down here?
We were about to ask you the same question.
Sorry, Droopy and Stitch got me.
We were? I was gonna ask about biological compatibility issues.
All right, fine. There's no point in denying it any longer. This is where Sal and I meet to revel in our forbidden love.
Yeah, the forbidden love thing. Not where we meet to discuss getting rid of our evil grandpa Stink. Ah!
Right, just the forbidden love.
Really? Then how do you explain that?
Whoa.
Where'd those come from?
Oh no.
Yes, Master.
Oh no.
Sam, what just happened?
Well, on the upside, it looks like neither Stinky nor her chitinous boyfriend are the master of these Samuelites. On the downside, it appears that our icky and potentially murderous loverbirds are under the psychic thrall of our mysterious fiend.
It happens.
And I wouldn't want to be the master when Stinky snaps out of it. She straight up hates thralls.
Bad news, War Chief. I'm all about Warcraft now. Can you tell? I'm just making Warcraft jokes left and right. All it took was a couple of sessions of playing World of Warcraft.
Stinky?
There is no stinky worm, only the unknowable will of the master.
Yeah, can't say I'm loving the new attitude, Stinky.
Then
I mean, it's really
didn't
the
love
old attitude, yeah.
either.
Honestly, don't see a appreciable difference in
Facility
attitudes.
systems nominal. Awaiting further.
It's a box of useless junk.
Or is it?
No, it's pretty much useless.
Yeah, big Zool energy. Hey, Sal, what's up?
Sal?
Sal's not really here right now, guys. Only the, what do you call it? Indomitable will of the master.
The master's name is Will?
The master wants you to know that half-assed wordplay won't get you any closer to revealing his identity.
Well, there goes 90% of our repertoire.
Okay.
We're not getting anywhere near that clone cooker DNA receptacle until we get rid of those tentacles.
I understand.
According to Norrington, aka Yog Sagoth, some other denizen of the Dark Dimension must have summoned those dangerous tentacle creatures.
It's too bad they
Purple
aren't
tentacles,
green.
eh?
I hear they're the friendly ones.
Haha, there it is. Thank you, game, for making the necessary joke. Okay, what am I carrying? A gun. Maybe that's the solution to the puzzle.
Nah, I think I'll hold on to this for reasons that'll never adequately be explained.
See if we get any hints out of this. Interesting. Oh no. What's that all about? Okay. I guess we know everything about the future now. And read people's minds, I guess.
Help me, Punky! I'm running out of air!
A Punky Brewster
Hi,
reference?
my name is Stinky. Animals love me. Please kill my grandpa.
Harsh, but accurate.
Yep, I'm Sal. Oh, I just can't make fun of the big lug.
Something might be I can throw my voice on the tentacles. Maybe give some evil orders.
La-di-da, waiting for the master's orders. La-di-da-da.
I'm not sure whether it's comforting or creepy as hell that Sal's still a good-natured bohunk even when he's enthralled.
Trying to read my slave's mind? How rude.
Ow!
How rude. La-di-da-da-da. Let's go down this well-constructed
Yes,
tunnel.
master.
Check it out, Max. Cart tracks.
Check it out.
Maybe there's gold at the end of this tunnel. Or rare deposits of Cantgetium.
You're a strange little imp, Max.
Can't get him. Uh-oh.
Are we
Galaxy
there
Goth
yet?
may have watched
We've been
Full
walking
House.
for nearly a decameter.
I love your wacky made-up units of measurement, Max. Wait a minute. There's a light up ahead.
Over at the Frankenstein place, there's a light.
Bosco Tech?
Shh. Something weird is going on.
Weird by our standards or everyone else's?
Mr. Molman, please
It's like a
concentrate.
seance.
Without your assistance, we'll never be able to contact Dr. Mama Bosco.
It is a seance.
No, we won't. You don't know what you're doing.
Hi, guys. What's up, Super Ball? Long time no see.
Super Ball.
Mr. President, you're alive. I'm overjoyed.
I can tell.
You know, they go long enough every time without reminding me that Max is president that it's always a good laugh every time it comes back around.
A seance? That's not exactly in your bailiwick now, is it?
Okay, I'm just gonna stand right over here until I can shake off the memory of you saying bailiwick.
You are sadly correct, sir. As a medium, I'm more of an extra small. But it's desperately important that we make contact with the missing Dr. Mama Bosco.
Why?
I would think it's obvious, sir. The Sam clones. Her hands are all over them.
Oh, wow, really?
Ew.
Figuratively, sir.
Oh, that's better. What happened to Mama Bosco?
Yeah,
I'm
what
not
did happen
certain,
to Mama
sirs.
Bosco?
I came here to investigate reports of illegal cloning activity, only to find Dr. Mama Bosco missing. I'm conducting a seance to bring her in for questioning.
I think this is the standard issue voice for this this guy, character expert casual. Yeah, if you need a government agent, yeah, this is the voice you do.
What are you doing here?
Yeah, why aren't you back at the White House keeping that backstabbing Secretary of Health and Human Services away from my Cuban cigars?
I'm here to investigate the rampaging Sam clones and their possible connection to the so-called Devil's Toy Box, sirs.
What a coinky-dink! So are we!
Yes, sirs. Quite the coinkydink.
Hey, if you're here and I'm here, who's running the country right now?
I've taken the liberty of installing an amusing bobblehead figurine in the Oval Office. No one seems to have noticed.
All right.
Are you going to take another shot at summoning Dr. Mama Bosco?
Actually, sirs, I was thinking of leaving it to someone who specializes in weirdness.
Larry King is here?
I think he was talking about us.
Oh.
That makes sense.
Do you know anything about these simulacra?
Doppelgängers.
According to the authorities, they're fanning out across the city in search of the remaining toys of power.
Remaining?
Yes, sirs. In the aftermath of the Salmon Mock incident, our crypto scientists estimate that there are only a few hundred TOPs extant, and they're scattered
Oh, wow.
throughout the city.
A few hundred.
What will happen once the Sam clones gather all the toys?
Nobody knows. A few experts believe that the person who created the clones will use the fully empowered Devil's Toy Box to psychically bring about a golden age of unity and harmony.
That'd
Hey,
be an
Kevin, good to
unexpected
see you.
twist.
But most of them concur that we'll likely be facing some sort of universal Armageddon scenario in which a horrific beast of unimaginable power reigns over the earth, and the living envy the dead.
Joke's on you, I already do.
Stay loose, Super Ball.
I always do, sirs.
Harry, you're alive.
Don't sound so disappointed.
Aw, don't be that way, Harry.
You cheated me out of millions of dollars and trapped me in a killer sauna. How
Well-
should I be?
Sadder but wiser?
Well, I mean...
What happened to Mama Bosco?
I don't know.
When I returned to the lab after my harrowing adventures on Skunkape's ship, she was acting strange.
Strange?
Yes. She was distracted and wafted about the facility with an agitated nervousness that one would normally associate with a guilty conscience.
Wow.
You got all that from the way she was wafting?
Well, that, and she gasped, "Oh no, it's all my fault," before she floated out of the building. No one's seen her since.
So you don't know where Mama Bosco is?
Not a clue. That's why we're trying to hold a seance, to compel her to return.
What do you know about these scary
But dashing.
toy-stealing Sams?
Nothing.
You sure you want to stick with that answer?
Yeah, isn't that your tunnel that connects directly to the big old cloning facility?
Good
That
point.
old thing? I haven't been down there in months. After Mama Bosco started using it to store crate loads of high-tech equipment, it kind of lost its rustic charm.
Think he's telling the truth?
Probably. Harry doesn't have the brains, brawn, or all-around competence to pull off a scheme like this.
You know, I am standing right here.
All right.
What sorts
What
of
about these
high-tech equipment
doppelgängers?
was Mama Bosco storing in your hole?
How should I know? She never tells me anything.
How'd you get out of Skunkape's ship?
I'm glad you asked. My incredible adventure began when I discovered a small crack in the back of my
On
cell.
second thought, never mind.
Nice.
What's with the seance?
Super Dense over there wants to summon Dr. Bosco back to the lab for questioning, but he doesn't know what he's doing.
How so?
It's so obvious that he can't make contact with the spirit realms. I mean, he can't even get in touch with my recently deceased relatives.
Oh, like who?
Why don't you tell us about those recently departed relatives?
Sorry, Sam, the memory's too fresh.
Oh,
Fair
well.
enough.
I won't pick through your brain.
Hang in there, Harry.
Do I have a choice?
I wouldn't disrespect your dead relatives. I wouldn't dream of such a thing.
Stupid Super Ball can't even contact Uncle Morty, and he's only been dead for a week.
I'm afraid the contents of my mind are classified, sirs.
Well, that was odd.
All right, let's see if we can start a seance. There's the dimensional destabilizer.
I wonder if we'll ever find out what Mama Bosco's dimensional destabilizer does.
It's a device used to coerce a transient resonant integration pattern of the subquantum harmonic vibrational frequencies between this and adjoining dimensional membranes.
Yeah.
I wonder if we'll ever find out what this dimensional destabilizer does.
I hope it makes pie.
Wow, they're right. The camera really does add 10 pounds.
So those clones have, what, 5 or 6 cameras on them?
Hey, Stabatage, good to see you. Welcome in. Howdy, howdy, howdy. You're here just in time, maybe for a seance, if I can figure out how to start it. I mean, okay, yeah. Like that low
this
effort
is
gong
rich.
banging.
You think that you have the spiritual chops to summon Mama Bosco?
Hey, Sam's got more spiritualism in his pinky than the love child of the Dalai Lama and Mother Teresa.
You know, I grew up in a house with an antique brass gong that my parents had, and it had the original mallet that came with it, and it was like this delicate wooden mallet that you used to bang this gong. And because the mallet was also antique and kind of, breakable easily, I had to grow up my entire childhood in a house with a gong that I was never allowed to ring. And do you know how difficult that is to have a gong in your house that you can never actually bang the gong? It's just no way to live. I would never do that to a child. It's remarkable that I'm as well adjusted as I am today.
Actually, I don't think I have a pinky finger, Max.
Let's begin, sirs.
That's some strange jest lore.
Ghoulies and imps from a Black Sabbath song.
Give us a signal by banging that gong.
Harry Moleman!
What?
The spirits wish to speak to you.
Oh, do they? And who, pray tell, wants to talk to me?
Uncle Morty.
Your Uncle Morty!
Uncle Morty? Is it you? Talk to me, Uncle Morty. Talk to me.
Yes, your Uncle Morty. He has something important to say.
Oh, wow, look at all this.
Mortimer Moleman, your nephew is waiting.
He needs a friend now since he's no Harry!
Uncle Morty?
Yes, it's your Uncle Morty!
You sound
Ooh, Mother Teresa was misspelled. Good point.
I've got a cold!
in heaven?
Who said I was in heaven?
If it's really you, then tell me the secret you kept from me all these
It's my
years.
favorite Eric Clapton song, A Cold in Heaven.
Let me think about it!
Talk to us, Morty.
I like this puzzle.
Come on, Morty, come on. Tell me where you hid your stamp collection.
Morty, Oxenfree.
Harry!
Uncle Morty?
My stamp collection is hidden
Yes?
in the attic
Yes?
of the Statue of Liberty!
I knew it! It's a miracle! Thank you, Uncle Morty! Thank you, Max!
Now we're speaking in ding-dang tongues.
It appears that Mr. Moleman's leap of faith has allowed the POTUS to make contact with our target, sirs.
I'm the Scat Man.
Yes! Thanks for the rescue, boys.
Mama Bosco, what happened to you?
I don't know. I was looking into all these rampaging Sam clones when all of a sudden my spirit started pinballing through all sorts of nightmarish heck dimensions. If your
dimensions.
seance hadn't anchored me to
We've
this
been to
plane of
hell.
existence, I might never have found my way home.
Oh dear. It seems that the boundaries between realities are decaying. I'd
Oh,
best
no.
alert my superiors.
Hey, I thought I was your superior.
Of course you are, sir.
And I need to tell my girlfriend in Winnipeg.
Wow.
Way to clear a room, Mama B.
Good. Now maybe we can get to the bottom of this mess.
Yeah. So far, this has been a really smooth running episode. Again, remind me I said that when everything
Hey, Dr. Mama, could
slows
this
down a
dimensional
minute.
destabilizer be used to, say, visit a spooky suburb of the Dark Dimension to get a horrifyingly powerful weapon?
I suppose. Want to give it a whirl?
Sure.
Now, I haven't had a chance to calibrate the navigational controls.
Hey, Sabotage,
you'll
thank
have
you
to
so much
figure
for
it
the
out
cheer.
yourself.
Don't
I
we
appreciate
always?
it. Thank you for the support. Glad to have you here. All right, well, there you have it.
Wish me luck, Max. I'm off to explore the Nether Realms.
You should probably rephrase that. Ooh, science-y. Ow! Turn down the volume!
Okay, sad.
Sam?
Badgers?
Seems a little mean in this situation to ventriloquism on him. Oh no.
Holy wheezing bellows of Krakatoa. What a ride.
You okay?
Yeah, but only because I've sealed away most of what I saw into a deep corner of my subconscious.
Just like that time you caught me singing in the shower.
Let's see. Flash of light, blah, blah, blah. Giggling realm of skittering ingestion. Giggling and beset by visions of insects. Destroyer defeats things from the dark dimension. Leader eaten by a beast. Let's try this again.
Okay. Okay, giggling.
Badgers?
Okay, it's not badgers, it should be insects, right?
And I'm back. If we
And
ever want to
I'm
find
back.
that chthonic destroyer in the illuminated manuscript, we'd better start figuring out what these dials do.
See if that gets the same thing. So we found giggling.
Ow! Turn down the volume!
Badgers?
So the badgers are coming from a different dial.
I'm gonna keep.
Let's see what happens there.
Hey, you!
Badgers?
Okay, badgers must be on number 4.
Whoa.
Okay, that one was just plain weird.
I like that it's giving us little clues here, it seems.
Bugs, roaches, they're
Okay.
under my skin. Get them off.
Okay, got it. So we got laughter.
Whoa.
We've got bugs. That's what this does.
Hey, you!
Oh wait, I made him sad.
Bugs, roaches.
Okay. Oops. Which one shouldn't I have turned? Okay.
I haven't seen Sam cry like this since they canceled Better Off Ted.
Bugs, roaches,
Better Off
they're under my
Ted,
skin.
wow.
Get them off.
That's quite a reference. I was not expecting a Better Off Ted reference. Okay. 1 and 3.
Hey, you! Sam, any chance you feel like you're gonna be eaten by a beast in the future?
Bugs, roaches, they're under my skin. Get them off. Free bird!
Okay. Okay, so that one's the fate. Now, we'll see into his future here. Okay, I've solved this puzzle. It took me longer than it should have, but also I wasn't really paying attention to what I was doing, so... I mean, I guess you can't blame me.
Come, bitter conduct. Come, unsavory guide. Thou desperate pilot, now at once run on the dashing rocks thy seasick, weary bark. Here's to my love.
It's fantastic. That's so good.
O true apothecary. Thy drugs are quick, thus with a kiss I die.
Hey, guess what? I'm not really dead! Ooh, awkward.
That's how, that's how Romeo and Juliet should end. Ooh, awkward. Ooh. Yeah, I just did this a second ago. This is gonna be.
Hey, you!
It's gonna be 1. I don't know what I'm doing. I knew it was 1.
Violently epic, but no beast in.
Okay. This should be it, I think.
Whoa!
There it is.
I look pretty beastly there. I wonder if that counts.
Okay, do I not have the effects right? Is that the problem?
Whoa.
See if this does it.
Sam? Ah, great. Sam's been driven insane by an unspeakable horror. Now I've got a Craigslist for a new partner.
Yeah, I like the sticky notes a lot. They're very good.
No, no, little buddy, really, I'm fine. I just got that medium extra small joke from earlier. Boy, that Super Bowl, he's a hoot and a half. Oh yeah, check out this keen knick-knack I picked up from the giggling realm of skittling ingestion.
Is that the dark dimensional destroyer that Norrington was yammering about?
Only one way to find out. Let's blast the bejeebus out of something from the dark dimension.
Oh. Absolutely, I will. That's pretty good. All right, new power.
Those shorts sure don't leave anything to the imagination, do they?
Hey, Dr. Mama Bosco, can we ask you a few questions?
Can it wait? I'm very busy trying to figure out where all these Sams came from.
It'll only take a minute.
Fine.
I like how many characters beg us not to speak to them, but then we proceed to do it anyway.
I'm trying to find out who's behind all these clones.
Any word from your son since he headed off for Vegas?
No, but knowing him, he's probably being scammed by some 2-bit gold digger.
Wow.
Got any ideas on how to stop the clones?
No, not really.
Wow.
Max and I were taking a closer look at those underground cloning tanks.
Yes?
And they've got Bosco tech written all over them.
Literally.
That's horrible. Someone must have snuck into my lab and stolen all my cloning equipment.
Who do you think broke into your lab to steal all your cloning equipment?
Well, whoever wanted an army of Sam clones, obviously.
Obviously.
Well, duh, Sam.
Schmobviously. Little Amy Wong action there. Been watching the new season of Futurama on Hulu. It's pretty good. It's not great. It's pretty good.
Hey, Max, look. Mama Bosco changed her number.
In the last 24 hours? Huh, being dead must be making her paranoid.
Grayson, I think that there is part 2 of the new season that came out a couple of years ago. It's like the ongoing second 10 episodes of a 20 episode run. But I mean, it's fine. I mean, it's better than the direct to DVD movies were, which I thought were pretty tough to get through. It feels like real Futurama while also feeling like completely unnecessary to exist. That's my take. I like more Futurama. I'll always take more Futurama. I think I mentioned this somewhere on the Discord or something. Yeah, I think one of the bummers about it is because of the long lead time on animation and the fact that this was part of a episode run that presumably they created a couple of years ago when the first 10 episodes of it came out. Like, the first episode is all NFT jokes, which is kind of rough to get through in 2024 when NFTs just seem so already in the distant past. And then Like the second episode has like an extended riff on
fire. Master's laughing at you. Sorry, but that's how it is.
An extended riff on Firefest, which was like 2017 or 2018 or something. There's no excuse for that one. This toy looks so good. I remember a toy so much like this from Radio Shack when I was a kid.
Hey, tentacles! Unholy this!
I am the current power robot. Please give my instructions to everybody.
Unholy this?
I heard it in a video game.
Insufficient DNA to begin cloning process. Please
Not putting my DNA in
into
there.
the receptacle.
Guess it ran out of DNA making all those Sams.
Well, don't look at me! This little lagomorph doesn't donate his DNA unless he's getting paid.
The white zone is for the loading and unloading of
Oh, did I miss a Poker Night 2 reference? It must have gone completely over my head. Unholy
Sam,
this?
Snap out of it.
No can do, Sam. I live only to service the Master's machinery now.
And by service his machinery, you mean...
My immense strength is used by the Master to repair mechanical failures in the cloning chamber.
What does the Master want with a chronic workophobe and all-around irritant like Steaky?
This vessel has proven her worth in maintaining the complex electronics of the Master's cloning facility.
Rotom seo the bed!
I was hoping I could throw my voice up there.
Help me, Punky! I'm running out of air! Hi, my name is Stinky. Animals love me.
Harsh.
Unholy this is from Tales of Monkey Island. Okay. I never finished Tales of Monkey Island. I need to go back and do that. I've been watching over on Ben and Grayson and Sarah's channel at Adventure Tuesday, them play recently. Which, by the way, everyone, if you aren't already, be sure to go follow our good friend Ben, who streams every Tuesday night a fun adventure game. That's oops, that's not how that works. It's shout out. Yes, Garrick. I can't just make up new commands apparently. Yeah, go check out PS_Garrick. The Adventure Tuesday crew is on the cusp of finishing up Tales of Monkey Island right now. On the very cusp of it. Maybe right to Bosco Tech?
Mama B?
Yes?
Wonder what I'm supposed to do now. It doesn't feel like there's anything to do back at the diner, I don't think. Maybe go check on... Oh, wait. I'll need to go there. Probably. Maybe. Unless I do.
Even though they're on a toy-stealing mission that'll no doubt bring about the end of the world, it makes me proud to see my clones going about their labor so diligently.
Sam?
Whoops.
Let's see here. Let's talk to Max. See if he has a clue for
Little
us.
buddy.
That's sizest, Sam.
I'm feeling a little lost.
Let's find out who's behind all these doppelgängers.
Well, how are we going to do that?
What should we do now?
Let's find out who's behind all these doppelgängers.
I'm kind of surprised we haven't run into the devil yet, since it's his toy box that keeps getting us into trouble.
I bet his agent's holding out for more money.
What sort of fiend sends an army of half-naked, staggeringly handsome Samilikes out into the city to steal toys?
A kinky, bizarro Santa Claus?
Makes sense.
Keep it real, little buddy.
That's not really my
Oh, wait.
Max!
coworker.
Coworker.
Wonder who's behind these Samulakrums.
Doppelgängers.
I thought that Paperweight and Norrington were behind the plague of Sams, but they seemed genuinely surprised about those tentacles.
Don't count them out yet, Sam. I never trust anyone with 2 faces and 3 names.
Checks out.
Keep your eyes peeled, Max.
Oh, that's really disgusting, Sam.
Maybe I'll head back to the museum.
Bosco, no!
I guess I should have interacted with the phone while I was there because I do not have a number for the museum. Is this really Stinky's cell? Oh, cell phone. Dumb dummy. She's not in a cell. I'm not able to understand common homonyms. Don't mind me. Yeah, this is the problem with having to talk aloud for several hours a week is sometimes you just start thinking out loud and your brain is terrible at it.
Hey, Max, could you spare a few seconds to memorize Paperweight's phone number?
Our cell phone's not
my
caged.
brain's
Now, this is a
getting
good
awfully
point.
Full. I might lose a few chapters of my poignant Inuit coming-of-age novel.
The trials of Kennelik the Awkward will have to wait for another day, little buddy.
Okay, we got the number here now.
Yo, Yogi.
Yes?
Ah, here we go.
Your destroyer toy fried those tentacles faster than a fudgy freeze in a supernova.
That's not surprising. The Chthonic Destroyer will annihilate anyone or anything that's native to the Dark Dimension.
Why'd you build a toy like that in the first place?
My grandson, Junior, wanted a cool robot toy for his birthday. In hindsight,
Checks out.
I guess I spoiled him a bit.
Checks out. I mean, can I just... Junior?
Hey, welterweight! Get ready to have your Yog-Sothoth problem solved once and for all!
Don't!
Stop!
Why?
Yeah, I thought you'd be happy to get rid of Don Calamari here.
You can't just blast
Yog-Sothoth out of me! We
No
are a
Quado
symbiotic
problem.
being!
My human host is correct.
I don't
the
care.
Destroyer wouldn't remove me in our hybridized state. It would only wound us, perhaps critically.
Ooh, bummer.
Indeed. Save the Destroyer for its intended target, the madman behind your plague of Sams.
Fine, be that way. Guess we can't read his mind. Yeah, let's see.
Future vision.
I wonder where I'm supposed to go next.
Mama Bosco says her equipment was stolen, but she's hiding something under the pillbox hat.
Interesting. But where can we find evidence?
Property of Hoover Dam.
Yeah, no DNA. Oh, those are the same hotspot.
Insufficient DNA to begin cloning process.
Yeah, we did see the future vision of all the stuff happening up at the control platform. Wonder how we can begin to trigger some of that.
I wonder what that glowing hand does. There's probably a way to make this microphone work for us, but how?
Oh. Unfortunately, I don't have my max powers up there. Max powers. Wrong one.
Please insert DNA sample to commence cloning.
Maybe this is a classic shoot it with a
Hey, the
gun.
master just wants you to know that you are, like, totally doomed.
That platform looks like a target-rich environment. Now, what should I shoot first?
Oh, wow, this really is what it wants us to do. Okay.
I'd better not. I'll probably need that to take control of the clones. I'd better not. I'll probably...
Anything else up here to shoot? Now that I'm solving puzzles with a gun.
Hey, Max, think we can hit that coffee cup from down here?
Only if our arms get really big.
With bullets, Chowderhead.
Oh, that's easy.
Just wildly shooting. I love it.
Or maybe not.
That glass is nigh indestructible.
What does nigh mean, Sam?
Means I read too many comic books.
Yeah. I always used to love Rogue in X-Men comics talking about being nigh indestructible. I think, or indestructible. I think that's where I heard it first. Okay. Oops.
I can't get over how big this cloning facility is. Take that, you stupid clone tanks.
Hot 1138 experiencing THX.
1138 THX, huh?
Requested.
That's a reference.
Clone tank repairman. That'll look good on Sal's resume. Well, as long as he leaves out the mind controlled by an evil mastermind part.
I don't know, Sam. A lot of employers are looking for hypnotizable types these days.
Guess Sal's done fixing that clone pod.
Now, if only he could do something about the city's potholes. Am I right? Huh? Am I? Sorry. Whee!
Ooh, now Grayson, this is the most interesting thing I've seen all day. Speaking of comic books, today you learned that in the French dub of the X-Men cartoon, Gambit just has a normal French accent like all the other characters, so he's just a normal guy who threw explosive cards. I feel like the moment you take away the Cajun accent from Gambit, he is now like a D tier X-Man at best. I feel without the Cajun accent, I don't know what you're even doing. None of it makes sense to me at that point.
Pod 0042 undergoing LU and E meltdown. Maintenance requested.
What am I doing here?
Cloning tanks operating at 98.9% efficiency. Good for you. Malfunctioning Javert restraint in pod 24601. Maintenance requested.
What else do I need to do? Any thoughts, gang? I'd be happy to take a little hint. Doesn't feel like a rhinoplasty situation.
Future vision.
Shame we can't use ventriloquism on Sal while he's over there near the mic. Oh, is that our solution? I don't think I would have ever gotten that.
Yes, Master.
Bay door failure in pod 2001. Maintenance requested.
That's pretty good. wait. Guess I have to shoot the microphone. Then shoot the cloning tanks. Maybe. I don't know.
Xavier Evans circuit malfunction.
There's some dialogue with Bluster Blaster we haven't gotten. Okay. Can I shoot out the lights? We'll see. So it doesn't give me a chance to do anything. Let's see if we can use the big gun with the lights.
Why'd you do that?
Sometimes you just gotta shoot out a few lights.
Dead light bulb detected in clone control spotlight. Please alert maintenance engineer.
Okay. All right.
Show off.
Now, Max, just because the good Lord didn't bless you with 6 arms and vice-like claws.
Not yet, anyway.
Sal's too nice to shoot.
It's true.
Hey, Max, watch this.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Nice shot.
Thanks. It turns out the secret is aiming.
Aiming. Never heard of it. Is it a lost secret of the ancient Orient?
Malfunction detected in clone control console unit. Please send technician.
Now what to do with them. Thank you for that hint, Valiant Cheese.
That's the most work I've seen Stinky do in years.
Yeah, she must be enthralled.
Did Sal fall?
In the unlikely event of a
Oh no!
storm, the clone chamber's salad bar will remain open.
Hey, Ricky, good to see you. Welcome, man.
If we shoot Stinky now, we'll never find out who's controlling her, or
we can
why
just
she and Sal are
teleport
trying
to
to
her
kill
now,
Grandpa.
can't we?
Oh well, c'est la vie.
Plus, it would be wrong.
Darn.
Yeah, we can just teleport to her. We'll just, as always, the solution is call Stinky's cell. Nice, there it is.
You! But how?
Blame your cell phone provider.
It doesn't matter. Before the sunrise, the Master will bathe in a sea of your entrails.
Well, not.
You know, she may be a mesmerized slave, but
Hey,
she
Ricky,
sure
thank you
does
so much
sound
for
a
the
lot like
resub.
Stinky.
I appreciate the support. 15 months, that's fantastic.
Hey, a
Thank you.
microphone. I bet we can order around the clones with this.
And welcome to the quiet storm of WSNM, bringing all the smooth sounds of yesteryear to all the rumbling doppelgängers out there.
Clone control lockouts in place. Voice control unavailable.
Fools. The clone controls will only respond to the Master's voice.
Stinky?
The master no longer wishes to speak to you through this vessel, hound beast.
I think I like normal Stinky's insults better.
Hound beast. It's about time someone said that.
I don't think our hands or any other part of us are going to activate this thing.
Well, we'll have to chop off Stinky's hands, I guess. It was bound to happen sooner or later.
But it must be important.
Hi, my name is Stinky. Animals love me.
Harsh, but accurate.
Same old, same old. Let's maybe look at Stinky's future and see if he gives us a hint. This is episode 4 that we're on now. Beyond the Alley of the Dolls. Uh-oh.
Trying to read my slave's mind? How rude.
Okay. Fine.
Clone facility systems nominal. Awaiting further instructions.
Noble Knight, it should be a Sam and Max channel because, well, there's nothing better than Sam and Max. Welcome in. Still can't quite figure out what I'm supposed to do up here, though.
Nah, I think I'll hold on to this for reasons that'll never adequately be explained.
I have not played Toonstruck. My pals over at Adventure Tuesday played it recently, and it looked like a lot of fun. Sooner or later, I'll get around to Toonstruck. It's one of the games from the era I've just never had a chance to.
When the darkness strikes, your souls will be the first cast into the shrieking zones.
Says you. Well, I don't even know Book of Unwritten Tales.
Max?
Yes?
Okay, I'm stumped. Any advice?
Let's find out who's behind all these doppelgängers.
That's not a very useful hint.
Keep your eyes peeled, Max.
Oh, that's really...
Wonder if it's just time to go back to Mama Bosco? See if that's it. We can come back here quickly. We'd exhausted all of them a little while ago. I'm not sure if any more have popped up since then. We'll see. We have a better sense that this is Mama Bosco's tech, I think, now than we did before. Maybe that'll give us some more options.
Mama B?
Yes?
No, nothing there.
Nah, I think I'll hold on to this for reasons that'll never...
Sounded like Max was getting ready to give us a hint before I interrupted him. A prop below Mama Bosco's platform. Those items from Team Fortress 2. Is it that?
I wonder if I could whip up an army of anti-clones.
It does look
that'd just be silly.
familiar. It's been a long time since I played Team Fortress 2, but yeah, I would believe that.
Returned for another steaming serving of failure?
Yeah, I mean, so far, that feels to be the vibe. I wonder if, like, I feel like we're still supposed to maybe get her to go over and investigate the...
Now have approximately 2,000 clones remaining before your 10,000.
I don't know. Maybe you gotta go over and mess with
That'd be a waste of bullets.
at the control panel over there. She doesn't seem to want to budge. We saw her passed out earlier.
I'd better not. I'll probably...
Okay, maybe we need to go to Bluster Blaster. Let's try that. Yeah, I haven't done that yet. I thought Bluster Blaster was just there to be cruel to when we sicked a bunch of Sams on him, but maybe there's more to it. Maybe we need to dig a little deeper. Princess Tiana style.
Toys? Toys?
Hey, doppelgängers! It's me, Max! I'm in this warehouse with all sorts of juicy psychic toys.
Toys? Toys?
Okay. Let's see here. Hey, Bluster Blaster. Let's catch up.
Hey, it's our noisy old friend Bluster Blaster.
More like a barely tolerated acquaintance.
You look like Chum, old chum.
Sam! Max! What are you doing in Vegas?
Oh, boy.
Say, you wouldn't happen to know anything about all these
Yeah,
Sam clones running around, would you?
Those are real?
Yeah.
Holy Mother of God!
I think that's a no.
Do you think you'll rejoin the cops now that your Vegas adventure is over?
That portion of my life is terminated!
Fair enough.
What happened to you?
Yeah, we thought you were in Vegas helping Bosco count cards and pick up showgirls.
Maximum failure!
Why?
Wow.
Counting cards out loud!
Yeah, the dealers tend to notice things like that.
Do you know what happened to Bosco?
That's pretty funny.
Bosco stayed in Vegas to pay off debt to casino!
Cleaning tables?
Over.
Ew.
Interesting.
Left letter to give to Mama!
Oh, there you have it. We've done it, gang. Thank you, Valiant Cheese.
Dear Mama, guess what? I met a girl, so it looks like I'll be staying in Vegas a little bit longer than originally planned. Please take care of the store while I'm away. Love, Bosco.
P.S. Could you wire me about $20,000?
Worst Bosco impression ever!
Mind if we deliver this to Mama Bosco?
Take it! I never want anything to do with Bosco ever again!
Wow.
Need any help?
No, thank you! I'll just sit here until my shields regenerate!
Fair enough.
See ya, Bluster.
I am become death!
Okay, let's see if this gets us moving. Guess I should read the letter. I guess we already read it aloud, didn't we? All right. I'm wondering if I can finish this episode tonight. I feel like we're probably about to head into the final act, the Stop the
What
Sams
good is having an
act.
extra constitutional power like mind reading if I never use it?
Oh yeah,
Mama
we
B?
can
Yes?
mind read. Oh, that's right. I didn't think to mind read her. That was a obvious choice. It was a comment earlier about licking envelopes. Ah.
If anyone ever finds out I was hired to build those clone tanks, I'm done for.
Well, someone just did. Bad news.
Hey, Dr. Mama, we got some mail from baby Bosco.
Really? Hold it up for me so I can read it.
Sure.
$20,000? Roscoe Bosco, what sort of hustle have you gotten yourself into?
Roscoe
Want me to
Bosco.
leave Bosco's letter somewhere so you can read it again later?
No thanks. I've got enough troubles right now without my son's latest bout of foolishness cluttering up my lab.
Okay, let's see
Mama
if we
B?
can.
Yes?
I'm sure Bosco will be okay.
Yeah, a Las Vegas wedding will be just the thing to center his restless spirit.
I wish that were true, but I just know this'll all end in tears.
And lawsuits.
And shirtless raids by the police.
Give it up, Mama Bosco. We know someone paid you to build those cloning tanks.
Who was it? Stinky? Paperweight? Professor Plum?
Could have been Professor Plum.
I don't know.
Could be a Christopher Lloyd
A
move.
few months ago, an anonymous donor wired me $1 bajillion in exchange for a few hundred of my experimental cloning tanks. I knew it was shady, but times are tough for a single dead mother with a money-hemorrhaging research lab. So I took the gig and looked the other way.
Another victory for unregulated capitalism.
This anonymous donor. Anything you can tell us about him?
Turn-offs, turn-ons, the last 4 digits of his social security number.
We only spoke over the phone. He had a creepy, high-pitched voice.
Sam, you don't think it could be the soda?
Don't even think it, little
Yeah,
buddy.
please. Whatever you do.
Anything else you can remember about the mastermind who bought all those clone tanks?
Aside from the squeaky voice, no. Oh, and he paid me in cash. Really old cash.
Really old cash.
Now that we've established that the clones came out of your machines, is there any way we can shut them down?
Well, there should be a biometric override built into all of my clone control centers. But
Oh, I hate the sound of your butts.
my handprint is the only one that can activate the override.
But without a body, you don't have handprints.
Or the right to vote.
I got an
About
idea.
that override.
Mm-hmm.
If we could clone a body for you, could you activate the biometric control?
That's
Bug-loving insane?
absolutely brilliant. Of course, it'll have to be a perfect clone with 100% of my DNA.
No problem. Got any lying around?
Only this. As far as I know, this is the only remaining sample of my DNA in the world.
I
And
keep
even
some
this is only
DNA samples around,
99%
too.
Complete. You'll either have to find some more or get some DNA from one of my family members so I can do a splice job.
No problem. Consider yourself cloned. Say, would some of your son's DNA work to fill in the gaps in your DNA sample?
Sure. Good luck finding any, though.
So all we have to do is plunk your DNA sample into your clone cooker, and bingo bango, brand new Dr. Mama Bosco body, right?
No. First, you have to find some more Bosco DNA to fill in the gaps in the sample.
Got it. So the letter.
It's Bosco's letter to Mama Bosco.
Ew, he got Bosco spit all over the envelope.
Bosco always was a bit of a drooler. Hey, this letter's practically swimming in Bosco's saliva.
Ugh.
Could it be used to fill out your missing DNA?
That might work. Yeah, sure, give it a shot. I mean, what's the worst that can happen?
I love it when scientists say that.
All right. Now we're on track. Now we're rolling again. So let's see here. Let's go back to... Actually, yeah, let's just do that. Oops, I hit the wrong button. I don't know what left and right click is. Something in the head, something in the thread. Yeah, we have some definite,
Returned for another steaming session.
definite LeChuck's revenge action going on here. I should probably go back and play the special edition of LeChuck's Revenge after I played Secret of Monkey Island a few weeks ago. Had a lot of fun revisiting that one.
Please insert.
Glass bottom boats, that's exactly right. We can never forget.
Glass bottom boat.
DNA sample received. Processing. DNA sample insufficient
Cruises.
to commence cloning process. Please insert complementary DNA sample to continue.
Cruises. Glass bottom boat.
Bonus move!
All right, clone body coming up.
Complementary DNA sample received. Exemplar clone being prepared in part 0001.
Come on, come on!
That's the first
Patience,
one.
Max. The human genome is an insanely complicated strand of proteins containing nearly a gigabyte of raw data. Even the most sophisticated computers in the world would take weeks.
Clone complete.
Oh, I hope it's not evil.
You did it!
Yeah.
Clear a path, boys. Mama Bosco's about to make a long overdue return to the land of the living.
Wow. Here we go. We got it. We got it.
All right, fellas, open her up.
Mama Bosco's back.
What do you think?
Considering how much of your son's DNA is in there, I'd say you got off easy.
Yeah, you could have ended up with a beard, or a beer gut, or a head full of wacky conspiracy theories. Woo-hoo-hoo!
All right, Mama Bosco's back, baby.
So, Mama B.
Can't talk now, guys. I'm trying to figure out a way to get up to the control center. It's the only way we'll be able to stop the clones.
Oh, that's no problem. We'll just use this phone. Can you follow along with this?
Hey, Mama B. Want to be disassembled at the quantum level, then reassembled about 40 meters to the left?
You know it, baby.
I like Mama Bosco. Very good character. Okay.
Ah, I see you've brought the Master's unwitting scientific dupe to bear witness to the magnificent horrors her inventions have wrought. Gaze deeply into the abyss you've created, Doctor.
Nuh-uh. Not gonna do it.
What's her problem?
Now I
We're
got
pretty
that.
sure she's enthralled, but with Stinky it's hard to tell. Mama Bosco, would you mind activating your override so we can take control of these clones?
My pleasure.
Orb override.
Orb override.
Fools! You'll never defeat the Master!
Sam, we've got company!
You see? Your cause is lost! The Master will take your toys and...
Yeah.
Sorry, I haven't been able to cold cock anyone for a long time, and she was really getting on my nerves.
After the mind-numbing terror is over, you gotta teach me that move.
And me. But first, let's deal with these clones.
Mama Bosco said knock you out. Don't call it a comeback. I like this peanut microphone.
Get down with your bad selves.
Hey, Sam, they've got your moves! How deeply depressing.
Go to the Master.
That didn't work, Sam!
Weird. Maybe I have to use the Master's real name, whatever that is. Go to the toy box.
That seems to have gotten their attention.
I guess it's time to play Follow the Clones.
You guys go on ahead and give that Master a knee to the groin for me.
You got
Get
it.
Dog hair all up in my cloning tanks.
Wow. Okay. I guess we're heading to the end here.
Once this case is over, we should really look into fixing the DeSoto.
Hey, Hey, look, Sam! All your doppelgängers are heading into that warehouse, and my ears are doing that weird sparky thing.
The toy box must be in there. We'd better sneak in and grab it before the Master's plan comes to fruition.
You know, I can't remember the last time one of my plans came to fruition.
It's cute when you pretend you know what words mean, Max.
That guy.
Sam?
Toys. Toys?
Shoot or run?
Let's run. Toy.
Do we just have to use the...
Stand back, Sam! I'll send those doppelgängers right into the harbor.
I don't think so.
Who said that?
Hello, folks.
No. Not Charlie Hotel.
What was that?
Unless I miss my guess, the mysterious Master is none other than your little dark dimensional puppet.
I knew it was evil!
Well, thankfully, like all evil dummies, Charlie's pretty much helpless without a host body.
Am I, Sam? Am I?
Oh no.
Scissorum!
Kill it with fire, Max.
On it! Darn.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Ah, beans.
Yank the cord! Yank the cord!
Oh, Sam. Oh, I just had the most ridiculous dream. Stinky was making out with a giant cockroach. Then an evil ventriloquist dummy knocked us out and...
Can I make it from here, Valiant Cheese? Am I going to be able to finish it in this run?
Hello,
Wow.
boys and girls. Welcome to the Charlie Hotep Show.
Oh, that's way more naked Sam flesh than I'm comfortable with.
We got a great show for you tonight, ladies and germs. For our first act, our lovely and talented army of doppelgängers will sing and dance their way into your souls with their...
This is where we sent the mole man, isn't it?
That oldie but goodie, Skin. And for our second act, well, there won't really be a second act for most of you, since you'll be too busy screaming and gouging your eyes out after your
Very
pathetic
big peepers
reality
energy
is
here.
subsumed by the glories of the dark dimension.
Boy, what a great
But you won't want
creepy
to miss our
model.
spectacular finale when the great and terrible Junior makes his long-awaited return. Lovingly slips me onto one of his tentacles of anguish and plays with me.
Not if my as-yet unexplained psychic powers have anything to... Hey, where'd my toys go?
Looking for these?
No. That's my only way of solving
Let's have
problems.
a big Dark Dimension round of applause for Sam and Max, without whom tonight's apocalyptic conjuring wouldn't be possible.
I feel so violated.
And now, on with the show!
Hang on, Sam, I'm coming to get you. Hang on, Sam, I'm coming to get you. Try not to end the world or anything.
Let's closely examine the Statue of Liberty.
Lady Liberty, America's nightlight. Yeah, she's pretty, but I have a standing rule against dating anyone who can use me to dig boogers out of their nose.
I mean, Sybil's dating the Lincoln Memorial, so I mean...
More tentacles? Jeez, those things must have one hell of a union.
Union joke in an adventure game.
Is that gross glob of goo looking at me?
That gross glob of goo is an infinitesimal extrusion of none other than Junior. If Charlie succeeds in smashing the dark dimension into your reality, my grandson will shatter your bodies and eat your souls.
So?
Or maybe he'll eat your bodies and shatter your souls. I always get those mixed up.
If I can just get to the devil's toy box, I can get all my psychic toys back.
No, Max. The toy box and his toys must be destroyed, once and for all.
Yes, what
I'll
he
do what I
said.
can.
Aw, you guys are no fun anymore. Hey, Yog Soggy! What are you doing here?
Soggy.
That's not important right now. Just get up here and rescue me so we can stop Charlie Hotep.
Haha, you got it! What a tight ass. Wait, does he even have an ass?
Oh, tight ass is a good line.
If that website about the Freemasons was accurate, that doorway opens onto a complex series of dumbwaiters that leads to the torch. Whee! Oh!
Oh, I can be Sam. I didn't know
The
that.
end of the world, Ma! What's that? You say you can't move? Of course you can, you big dummy. You're my slave, my pawn, my... Oh, what's the word? Puppet!
Very ironic.
What's this? My enthralled man puppy has something to say.
Enthralled man
What do
puppy.
you say, boys and girls? Do you want to see my amazing talking to a stupid mutt while playing the piano and ushering in the end of the world trick? Yes. Alrighty then. So, buddy, what's on your mind?
Why have you dragged poor Paperweight / Norrington / Yogg Sagoth up here?
Grumpy old fool thought he could destroy me along with all the other toys of power. Now he'll bear witness to my ultimate triumph as I sacrifice him to his own grandson.
I thought my family reunions were awkward. Why is the toy box all glowy?
Now that my magnificent doppelgängers have gathered all the toys of power, the toy box is suffused with the terrible energies of the dark dimension.
Oh, dang.
When my spell is complete, I'll use the power of the toy box to tear down the walls between your realm and mine, dragging both realities into an eternity of torment and despair.
Okay, but how will that be different from any other ventriloquist act?
That's a good gag.
What in the name of Kubrick's beard groomer is that unholy abomination?
That's Junior, youngest of the elder gods. When the walls tumble, he'll reign supreme
Youngest of
over
the
the
elder
darkness,
gods is
and
really
I'll be
funny.
his favorite toy again, just like it was in the before time.
Ha! Junior hated you, Charlie. He used to call you Creepy Charlie.
You
man.
creepy? I'll give you, creepy old man!
I am the sonic-powered robot. Please give my instruction to everybody.
Ah, that was fun. And now, back to tonight's featured entertainment.
Nicely done, Sam. If you want to change the music again, just gesture in the general direction of the piano, and I'll do the
okay.
rest.
Okay. So we're going to change the music and
I've
use
been
that.
slapped up in the air enough times by Sam to know that I'm never getting past those guys. Whee! Oh! Whee! Oh!
So I'm guessing I changed the music.
You pathetic fool! Junior never played with you. He hated you.
Shut up, shut up, shut up! Boy, oh boy, I needed that!
So where's that dude? Yeah, mechanizing the slapping thing is a great idea. Yeah, turn that into gameplay is pretty brilliant stuff.
Yep, it's locked.
Eternal darkness, eternal darkness.
Stupid Masons and...
Explanatory, escarnico.
Let's try the other song, I guess.
Junior.
Flaming Crowns. Why don't you just tell me what you want me to play?
Had enough, old man?
Yep, it's locked. Whee! Oh! Whee! Oh! Ow!
Let's see here.
Oh, ain't that sweet?
Okay, let's get through that.
Had enough, old man?
Okay, so that one gets us nothing.
You pathetic.
Shut up, shut up!
See if it's Face of Darkness.
Had it.
Wee-hee-hoo!
Okay.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Ah! Oh! That tablet's way too slick to climb like that.
Okay, how do I get stuff back on the tablet? We saw that earlier.
Junior.
That should be it. Tabla.
Had enough, old.
But now, how do I get around the... How do I get around the guys?
Whee! Oh!
So do I need to go back to... where I was?
Had it.
And then don't get booted up there? And maybe Max will stay on the right side of the screen. Just gotta be like right here. And then change the music.
You pathetic.
See if that's it. We're gonna get this. Just you wait and see.
Had enough, old man?
Oh, wait. Oh, it was right. What happened?
Junior.
Need to get this locked down. That's not it. Okay.
Oh!
Pay attention, Jess. You got this.
Ha!
Had it.
You pathetic.
Shut up, shut up!
enough, old man?
Huh.
Shoot.
Please, someone else sees the order here. I'll take a little hint. I can't quite figure out how to get things simultaneously in the places I need them to be. Let's see if that happened to do it.
If you're too puny.
No? Still no.
No. Hey!
Still nothing on the thing.
That tablet's way too slick to climb like that.
Playground darkness. I'll take it. Let's see.
Ha!
Okay, so that puts everybody back. Is that like a reset, basically?
You pass. Shut up!
Had enough, old man?
Junior.
Let's see if this puts everything where we need it.
Had enough, old man?
Okay, I can walk over there. Is there goo on the tablet now? Yeah!
Aha! Take that, elder dorks!
You think you're winning? Every time you change the music, you bring your world one step closer to annihilation!
Says you.
Ribs. Juicy, demonic ribs. Hi-ho, tentacles! Away!
Huh? Wow.
Max, free me and we'll...
Yeah. First I gotta shoot a dummy with a robot.
Max, don't!
Hey!
Get back into the toy box where you belong, Charlie. You'll never
That was
be
a great
Junior's
Max Hero
favorite.
moment.
Looks like the crowd's had just about enough of your guff pops. What do you say, everyone? You heard him, Krusty.
I am a flying-powered robot. Please give my instructions to everybody.
Oh no.
Let's all give a big hand for Yoxagon's death scene, everyone! Well, it looks like everything's about to go kablooey, so if you'll excuse me, I'll just ascend into the firmament and get ready to meet the end of the world!
I'll just descend into the firmament.
That didn't go well.
What are we gonna do now, Sam? Without my cool psychic toys, I'm as useless as a sprinkler in a squid farm.
Useless? I think not.
Dr. Norrington?
Max, listen. The power is within you.
This whole time?
Sam, what's happening?
I think Norrington's just unlocked your total psychic potential.
Oh no.
Either that or your head's about to explode. Either way, you should probably aim for the dummy.
Will do!
Godspeed, John Glenn!
All right, Cedar Face, let's finish this thing! Braino El Braino!
The wheel says, toy broken, powers unavailable.
Uh-oh.
Psychic ventriloquist.
It's weird that I have psychic ventriloquism right now.
Sam Clones, it's me, your master. Stop what you're doing and get Max some corn dogs. The clones won't stop for anything now!
Junior thinks you're a yutz, Charlie. Junior thinks you're a grade A dingleberry, Charlie.
Liar! Filthy ancient liar!
Yoo-hoo, Charlie Hotep. Why don't you come down here and light my torch?
Wow.
Sorry, sister, but Charlie likes his gals like he likes his wine. Bitter, woody, and full of sawdust. Hey there, boys and girls. This is your old pal, Charlie Hotep, temporarily taking possession of Lady Liberty to remind you to register to vote. Remember, kids, if you don't vote, you can't gripe. Funny stuff, kid, but I'm an anarchist.
Oh no.
Sam Clones, it's me.
Boy, I sure do wish I could get my hands on a pair of those sexy gold biker shorts. Very funny, Fuzzball, but let's try to focus on the gut-wrenching terror for a few seconds.
Okay, maybe it's not throw voice. We've had a lot of fun here today. Just say that should be some weird feedback, right?
I am completely impervious to your psychic powers.
Okay, let's see here.
Even though he's nothing more than a germinating protogon, Junior's still pretty terrifying.
A germinating protogon.
Oh, great. Now I'm gonna have that song stuck in my head all night.
We're sorry. The number you have dialed.
Okay. Let's see. What if I throw my voice into the toy box? Yes.
Junior despised you, Charlie.
Shut up! Shut up and die, old man!
Charlie, it's me, Junior. Let me out.
Nice try, Max, but the horrors of Junior are far too vast to contain in that puny dark dimensional toy box. Let me out! I'm the real Charlie Hotep! That guy's an imposter! That's real funny, but everyone knows that I'm the real dummy here.
Okay, let's see.
Trying to read my mind? That's a no-no. Ow!
What am I supposed to do here? No future vision there. Yeah, let's try reading Sam's mind.
Tongues of flame, hear a snark.
What was that?
Now you'll be able to pluck images from the minds around you. Use them to defeat Charlie Houghton.
Weird.
No problemo.
Hey, Ryan, how's it going? Welcome, man. Hope you're doing well. Glad you could be here. It's been a little while since I played Doom, but we had some fun with it. Glad you could join us.
Tongues of flame, hear a star.
So I wonder how I use this now. You're here just in time for a little bit of Sam and Max. We're almost at the end of the game. If I can just figure out this last series of puzzles, which right now it feels like I can't. I'm not getting anything done. Oh, why can we do the images? Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Valiant Cheese.
How about a little fire, Scarecrow?
We're going to end this King's Quest V style.
Fire! Whatever shall I do? Oh, I know.
Yeah, total King's Quest V ending.
Rude.
Okay.
Tongues of flame, hear a star.
Is there anyone else whose mind we can read? I think that's it for now. I guess Charlie's. But he won't let us read his mind.
Note to self.
Oh, Tongues of Flame. Ha ha ha. Okay. Thank you. So, he's a water bottle right now. Let's see what this summons. It's actually a pretty good puzzle. I hate that I didn't pick up on it.
Dar, Charlie, hold it. Dar, Charlie, hold it.
But that's not what we need right now. Oops.
You think you can beat yourself? Wait, let me rephrase that.
What a poltroon. You think I wouldn't have planned for that? Form of the Destroyer.
Oh no.
Robot, please fight me.
Ouch.
Okay. Ooh, what we got there? Is that Junior?
Eternal darkness, eternal darkness.
Okay, let's see here. So, what do I need to do? He's a robot at the moment. Not even sure what that is. Oh, Mind Plague. Let's see what happens here.
They gave us one back.
Oh no. What's our current goal? To destroy the Devil's Toy Box? And to get rid of Junior? Let's see. Yeah, now you've been vaccinated.
Let's see how you like a taste of eternal darkness, termite brain. Whoa, that's pretty black.
Hey, that's a neat trick. Let me show you mine. I call it, I'd rather light a candle and curse the darkness. They gave us one back.
Flame on!
Flame off.
I still don't quite... I haven't quite put together the progression here.
They gave us one back.
Like, if everything I change into, he just changes into the counter to it. There's no way to, like, get him stuck with, like, a rock, paper, scissors situation that I can discern. Any common reaction you saw when using ventriloquism?
I am completely impervious to your psychic powers.
Yoo-hoo!
Sorry, sister.
Junior thinks you're a yutz, Charlie.
Okay. Okay. Maybe something here. So if I change him into Charlie Hotep. Is this gonna be it?
Again? Didn't you learn your lesson the last time?
Nope. I don't learn lessons. Joke's on you.
Ow. It's a good thing that I was only impersonating something from the dark dimension, or I'd be toast right now.
Okay.
Junior thinks you're a grade A dingleberry, Charlie.
Liar! Filthy ancient liar!
I am the Sonic Power Robot. Please give my instructions to everybody.
Hey, it's a good thing the Statue of Liberty isn't from the Dark Dimension, or you'd be getting a stern warning from the government of the U.S. of A.
Okay, that feels like it's close.
Junior thinks you're a yutz, Charlie.
I am the Sonic Power Robot. Please give my instructions to everybody.
Okay, try throwing it in the toy box.
That might have hurt.
Here we go. This will be it. This is it.
Junior despised you, Charlie.
I am the clonic powered robot. Please shut up and die.
Please shut up and die. We did it. I think that's the solution.
Ah, donkey ears.
Close your eyes, Max.
Why? This is really cool!
Hey, you're right.
Junior! Don't put me back in the box! I love you!
Jeez, Charlie,
no.
have a little dignity.
Why won't you play with
It's a fair question. Did we beat the ding dang game? Did we do it? Took us long enough. Let's just say it took me long enough. I'm bad at video games.
Good job, Max.
Got the hat back.
Max?
We're good.
Just a minute, Sam.
Max!
No. Not our little buddy.
Buddy?
What? I thought we were doing a thing here.
Max, you're alive.
Yep, that icky demon seed must have broken my fall.
What
Demon
ridiculous
seed.
luck.
Demon
Says you.
world.
I think I swallowed some of that dark dimensional demon yolk. Ugh.
Did it taste
Oh,
like
no.
chicken?
No. It was more like,
Not funny, Max.
I wasn't trying to be funny. If I was, I'd say something like, how do you keep an idiot in...
Uh-oh.
Oh, I don't feel so good, Sam.
Hang on, little buddy. I'll go get you some soda crackers and lukewarm pork.
This is so cool!
Oh, no.
Dr. Norrington, you gotta help me with Max.
That one has a little stuffed bunny rabbit.
Holy H.P. Lovecraft spinning through the 13 abyssal planes on a propane grill.
Uh-oh, this looks bad. Wow, now he really looks like Stitch.
Congratulations, my friend. Thanks to your valiant efforts, Sam and Max have eliminated the scourge of the Devil's Toy Box once and for all. But at what cost?
At what cost, though?
Well, this is new.
When next we meet, the fate of Sam, Max, reality, and perhaps your very sanity will rest in your trembling hands in the concluding chapter of The Devil's Playhouse.
The city that dares not sleep. Episode 5, we did it. What a cliffhanger. That is a cliffhanger. That's a heck of a cliffhanger. We did it. It's beyond the Valley of the Dolls. We made it through. We GG'd it. Thank you all so much for the help along the way. Again, just a top-notch episode. Such a good series. This is, I think, of all the Sam and Max Telltale games, of all three of them, this is the one that I'm really enjoying most so far. Ooh, after
Sal?
credits.
Sal? Sal?
Oh no. What's going to happen with Sal? I guess we'll have to stay tuned to find out. But not tonight. It's my bedtime. Thank y'all again for hanging out. Thanks for such great company and watching along with me. If you're watching later on YouTube, thank you as well. Glad you could be here. I hope you had a good time. Hope you stuck around to the end. For now, though, I'm going to call it quits. I'll be back soon. I think, depending on how my schedule looks, my next stream should be either Sunday night or Monday night. I'm not sure. I'll probably hop back in and we'll at least start episode 5 of this one and start to bring it in for a landing. So we're near the end now, y'all. I can't wait to get there. But for now, ooh, goodness, we've got a great opportunity here. We can raid in on Robot Spacer, one of my favorite streamers. Y'all love Robot Spacer if you've never been there before. Robot Spacer is playing Space Quest 1, and it looks like it's probably maybe the Mac or the Apple II version, which is even better. We'll raid on over and we'll say hey to Robot Spacer. But for now, y'all, have a great evening, a great weekend, and I will see you again very soon.